Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be talking about the things that have been holding your girl down during these cray times. These are the things that, whether they're just simple, easy, or just change my mood, I've been reaching for these products and they have really been holding me down. So let's go. Alright guys, so really quick before I get into the products, I just want to say shout out and mad love goes out to all my essential workers. Whether you are at the restaurant, the gas station, you're at the vet, you're at the doctor's office, you're delivering the mail, whatever you are doing, thank you so much for continuously putting yourself and your family in harm's way to make sure we are taken care of. It is so appreciated. And to everybody else who, like myself, just trying to do their part by staying out these streets, hang on, deal with it however you can. Just know whatever you are feeling and whatever you are dealing with is what you're supposed to be feeling right now. We will get through this. If you're like me, you're probably on a roller coaster. You know, the emotions just be all over the place. Some days I'm like, quarantine who? Girl, please. And then other days I'm like, I just can't take it anymore. Just can't take it. So the emotions are all over the place. If you are right there with me, I feel you. We gonna get through this. On the other side is going to be greatness. So just wanted to say that. Now let's talk about the items. I have 5 makeup type products, and then I have 6 lifestyle type products. I'll go over the makeup products first in case you just came for the makeup. I hope you stick around though, and then I'll go into the other products, but these are just products that I feel like have just really been holding me down. So the first makeup product that I want to talk about is a Reconnect or a Rediscovered Love, and this is the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer. This is the pore minimizing one, the purple that has the tint to it. This is not a stranger here to the channel. I talked about this in my primer video, and I also just talked about it in a skincare video, but this is one of the heaviest hitting primers I have ever used. I feel like if you are someone who has oily skin with texture and enlarged pores and you need something to control the oil and, you know, extend the wear of your makeup, this primer is what you want to reach for. Now, I had put it down because I needed to incorporate an SPF in my routine because SPF is non-negotiable for me, and I wanted an SPF that wasn't going to be another product or another step. So I reached for a primer, a SPF that was a primer and an SPF in one. But here recently, because time is not of an essence and another product ain't no thing, right? Like another step in my routine is not a thing at all. And so I really have been enjoying this all over again. Once I put it on, I remembered why I fell in love with it in the first place. And why I love it so much right now is because in conjunction to another product I want to talk about, which is the Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Tinted Moisturizer from ColourPop. Mine is in dark 18W. This is another one that I do have a full review here on the channel, and I will link all of this information up above and down below for you. If I have any videos or full reviews on any of the products I talk about, I will link them. But I have actually gained an even greater appreciation for this tinted moisturizer during these times, because I know a lot of people are not reaching for their makeup, especially if you're someone who did work outside the home and now you don't. I can definitely understand the need to not want to put on your makeup. For me though, makeup has a huge part in my life. Not only is it calming and soothing, but it also is a part of me getting ready for the day. It is a step that I cannot skip in order for me to be my most productive. When I put on my makeup and I do my exercise and I do my meditation and I do my normal morning routine, this is what helps me really get ready to be on. And so I have still been reaching for my makeup. I have switched up what I've been reaching for, but I am still someone who's putting her makeup on almost every day to be as productive as possible. So for me, makeup's non-negotiable, and I really like the combination of these two right here. This one right here I love because it's so easy and simple. Whether you use your fingers, your sponge, a brush, you're still going to get a beautiful look. And this is actually beautiful for these times because it's not over the top. You're not going to get a whole lot of coverage. You're not going to be sitting around looking like, you know, you're about to go to the prom. You know, this is really just an easy, light, evens the skin tone, smooths everything out, just gives you a little bit of pop polish but still helps you look real, this is your Netflix and chill. You know what I mean? This is your run to Walmart. This is your run out to do the errands that you have to do right now. This is your sitting around the house but still feeling like you did a little something something. Like, this is perfect for this. And because this is so light, you know, a tinted moisturizer is not meant to smooth everything out. It's more meant to just kind of even out the tone. So because this is so light, this has really come in handy because this creates the smooth canvas. It minimizes the pores, it smooths out the lines and the texture, it kind of controls the oil, it just kind of prepares the canvas for something simplistic and easy like this. And the combination of these two has been so beautifully casual. That's the only way I can say it. Beautifully casual. Not too much, not too little, just right. Love these two right now. They're beautiful together and they really helped me, you know, get ready and put together for the day, but not over the top. It's a perfect combination of what I'm looking for right now. Now, along those same lines is another Reconnect Love. I do have a full review, as I mentioned before, but this is the Bare Minerals Bare Skin Complete Coverage Serum Concealer. Now, this was the first. This was the OG concealer that I grabbed when I figured out that I had dry under eye, and all that matte, heavy, full coverage concealer that I've been wearing this whole entire time was doing your girl no justice. And this is the first one I picked up when I realized I needed to pivot and go a completely different direction. I love this concealer. I put it back on and I remembered why I fell in love with it. I know a lot of people don't like this foundation because they say it doesn't have a lot of coverage or it moves around on them. As far as the moving around, you do want to let this sit. Because this is so fluid and so hydrating, you definitely want to put this on and let it sit for at least a minute or two before you blend it out. But if you let it sit and then you blend it out, that is whenever you will be able to see what this thing can do 100%. And I think the reason why I've enjoyed it so much now is because the tone is absolutely perfect, because I don't like an extreme under eye. I like my under eye to just look a smidge brighter than my skin. And this is the perfect tone, but I think I also like it because this is a perfect concealer for something light like this. You know, a lot of times whenever you put on a light foundation and then you go in with your full coverage concealer, the two don't mesh well. They just look two opposite ends of the spectrum. And I feel like this concealer, even though to me it provides great coverage, it's just so light and it's just a beautiful even coverage, and it just meshes so well with something light like a tinted moisturizer. So this in combination has been beautiful as well. But I remember why I loved this concealer. I remember. Now, the next product I want to talk about is this e.l.f. Primer Infused Blush in Always Fiery. Now, my lid is broken because y'all know e.l.f. packaging. I mean, I ain't complaining because I love e.l.f.'s price points, but you know the packaging. But this blush just makes me happy. I love putting this blush on. I love applying it. It's just so easy. It's just so pigmented, and it wears all day long. I picked up a Marc Jacobs blush here recently because it was on sale. And while the blush is beautiful to look at in the container and it's beautiful to look at when you apply it on the skin, I swear to you, you look at your skin in 2 hours and that stuff is gone. Like, you just be like, where'd that blush go? Is the blush still here? Y'all see? Y'all seen that blush? Anybody seen the blush? It just disappears. It absolutely disappears. My skin just eats it. And for something that, even on sale, is still probably about 1,800,000 times more expensive than this e.l.f., I'm so disappointed in it. I have been reaching for this e.l.f. I think e.l.f. does blush beautifully. I think e.l.f. does a lot of things very well, but they do blush beautifully. And I have been reaching for this nonstop. It's easy and it's simple, but it makes me happy. It instantly puts color to the cheek. It makes me look alive and awake, and I just love how it looks on my skin and how it makes me feel. So I've been killing this blush. And I've got so much of it. I got so much of it. Love it. Okay, and the last makeup product I want to talk about are these two MatteTrance mini lipsticks from Miss Pat McGrath. Now, I just did a review on this. You know I got you. It'll be available so you can click on it afterwards. But I cannot stop reaching for these two right here. This is Elson and this is Guinevere. I can't stop reaching. I cannot stop reaching for these lipsticks. I have Guinevere on right now, and I tell you what, two reasons why I can't stop reaching for this, I believe. Number one's the formula. As I mentioned in that video, it's a very easy matte. It does transfer, so if you touch your lips, it's going to transfer. It's going to get on your straw. It's going to transfer, but it doesn't move. And that is what I love about it. It's not going to get on your teeth. It's not going to get on your chin. It's not going to get on your nose. It stays where it is on your face. And that is absolutely important to me. And it's an easy to wear matte. Now for me, someone who has some big dry lips, mattes are not always the most flattering to me. That's why I try to reach for a gloss. Because a gloss kind of smooths things out where a matte kind of highlights everything. But I think it's because of the colors. I just cannot stop reaching for them. And the second reason is because these colors instantly take my outfit up a notch. Like no matter what I have on, like, you know, I've been living in some t-shirts and I've been loving my white tees, and I'm telling you what, these two right here take a white tee to a whole nother level every single time. In fact, Mr. Tiki keeps asking me, he's like, where are you about to go? I'm like, nowhere. About to go clean up the bathroom. But I got my lipsticks on. I don't even care. They make me happy. I love the way they look. I love the way they feel. And I love whenever I look at myself in the mirror, no matter what is going on, and I got this lipstick on. You know what? Hand me the Pine Sol after you take a pic. Absolutely love these lipsticks. Cannot stop reaching for them. So now those are all of the beauty products. So if you just came for the makeup, I understand if you got to step away. I would love for you to stay though, because I do think you might enjoy the other products, but I definitely understand. So now the next 5 products or 6 products are going to seem a little bit extra in these times. I understand that not everyone is going to agree with me on a couple of these things because, again, how you feel at home is how you feel at home. You have the right to be comfortable in whatever you have on. I have just noticed that I am someone who, if I look slouchy, I feel slouchy, and it affects everything else. I was just kind of, you know, staying in my pajamas all day and putting on my sweatpants and a big t-shirt, and while that was really comfortable, I noticed my whole entire vibe was different. Like, it just put me in a mood of only wanting to lay around, which is fine if you can. I don't have that luxury. I have to continue to stay productive. So I figured out that part of what I was missing was, again, getting dressed and ready for the day. I needed to get out of those sweatpants. I had to get out of that sleep tee. I had to change what I was doing. And these products I'm about to talk about here helped me change that, but still kept it very, very simplistic. So the first thing that has become my friend is yoga pants with pockets. Oh, how I have come to love a pair of yoga pants with some pockets. So functional and yet so comfortable. The main reason I think I feel like I'm really in love with the yoga pants and the pockets is because yoga pants, to me, yes, they're casual and yes, they're comfortable, but they're attractive. Like, you still got your shape going on, you still see your curves, you know, you still see a little sleekness there. It's not bulky, it's not baggy. Like, you can still see what makes Lady T, Lady T. And putting on a pair of yoga pants, and then even still just putting on a t-shirt, and then throwing on this makeup, I feel like the baddest chick in this house on my sofa. Purr. Like, you can't tell me nothing. Like, loving me some yoga pants and some pockets. Functional, comfortable, and I mean, you can do anything from laying around on the couch to going outside and running outside if you wanted to. I don't. I'm just saying. It's just, I love the versatility of it. I love, again, how they're comfortable, but they're still form-fitting, and it still, to me, adds a little bit of, hey girl, to the whole mix. So I'm loving a pair of yoga pants with some pockets. Along the same lines is this one-piece wonder that I picked up from Forever 21. I think I paid like $20 for it at the most. This romper, child, you can't tell me nothing in this romper. I think I love it so much because I think the beauty of it comes into the fact that it's full, you know, it's pants. It goes all the way down to my ankles, but it's flowy. The material is soft. There's nothing clingy. It's just very flowy and comfortable. But because it has the cami straps and it has the back is majority out, I think the combination is just, it makes me feel casually sexy is the only way that I can put it. You know, like, it's like I got this full romper on. It's not form-fitting. It's comfortable. I can tuck my knees in. I can do whatever I want to do. But then you look and you still got a little bit of skin showing. It just, I reach for this thing every single day. Like, the only time I don't wear it is when I've got on my yoga pants with pockets. I'm trying to tell you, it's so quick, it's so easy, and what I love about it is it transfers from running to Walmart if I have to just chilling in the house, you know, and it's easy to clean in. Like, it is so functional, but it just looks so good. And I've been pairing this when I go out, you know, to Walmart or whatever with my jean jacket and my chucks. What you know about tea? That's all I got to say. What you know about tea? Love, 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 love this. If you are someone who's like me, I'm only 4'11", y'all. Like, when I say I'm petite, your girl is petite. Like, I'm short. There's not a lot of canvas for me to work with. And a lot of times jumpsuits don't necessarily, or rompers don't necessarily translate on our small frame because there's not a lot of canvas to work with. But this one is just, I gotta give me some more, because I have grown to love something classic, simple, easy, but stylish. Like, if you can give me all of that in something, I'm your girl. I can't even tell you how many pairs of yoga pants with pockets I have purchased while being in quarantine, and how hard I'm looking for another romper. I'm just saying, love them. Now, the next product I want to talk about, well, actually, let me stick to actual products like that. So another product that I used to love, I used to kill them all the time and then stopped, is a scarf. Is a headscarf. Your girl used to have scarves of all colors, material, size. Like, I was a scarf queen, especially when you have natural hair. You know, scarves can really be your friend. But I kind of strayed away from them, and now that my tapered fro has no taper, I'm back in love with the scarves. I tell you what, it's a quick and easy way to, again, make it look like I put more effort than I did. You know, I got some hair growing out in the back. You can't see none of the taper anymore. My sides are all grown out, and it can look real rough if I don't do something to it. But just tying on the scarf, putting some oil on my fingers, and fluffing out this fro, done. Okay, we're almost finished. We're almost finished. Now, the next product I have been enjoying is adding a perfume. Now, the particular perfume that I have been loving is this Born Lovely by Sarah Jessica Parker. This smells, it just smells like springtime. With a little bit, it smells like a pretty, beautiful, warm spring evening. That's what it smells like, out on the deck, in the backyard. Like, I love the way this smells. I was watching Kathy's Beauty Chat, and she was talking about how she had started incorporating a perfume of the day into her quarantine routine, and she realized that it was really lifting her spirits. And I agree 100%. Putting on a perfume and just getting a whiff, it just instantly improves my mood. My vibe goes up. It just makes me feel really, really good. And what I have noticed, again, as I was talking about before, you know, we quarantine, we've been looking at each other all day, every day, and I've been with Mr. Tika for a really long time. And I mean, he knew me before I even knew what makeup was. So he's seen me in all levels of all things. But being quarantined and being stuck with each other and looking at each other all day long, I put more effort into things sometimes. Not always. There are some days when it's just like you get what you get. But there's times when I try to put a little bit more effort into it. I put on my yoga pants, you know what I mean? Like I put on my tank top, you know what I mean? I put on my perfume, you know, just a little touch here and there that didn't take a lot more effort. It didn't slow me down. It didn't take anything extra on my part, but just a little something to really remind us both of who the female is in the house. I'm not going to tell you what to do because that ain't how I roll. But if you notice your vibe off, you might just want to spring a couple things up every now and then. That's all I'm saying. Don't be mad. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Love the perfume. I've been switching it out. I really keep going to this one, but I have been trying to switch it out. But really adding a perfume just instantly lifts my spirits and just really makes me feel pretty. Done. Is Daily Burn. Now I'm going to just put up a screenshot so you can see it, but Daily Burn is basically a monthly subscription that is a warehouse of workouts, and they have everything from yoga to Pilates to weightlifting to core to, you know, they have everything on it. Whatever you like to do to get fit, Daily Burn has it. The reason why I love it is because I am always a work from home type of person. I am not comfortable at the gym. I prefer to work out at home, but I really love Daily Burn because it gives me a schedule. It gives me a routine. I'm not good just doing exercises off the top of my head or following a sheet of paper. I really like the workouts on there. And again, there's some from like 10 minutes to an hour. I mean, whatever you want is on there. It's only like $15 a month, but there's so much versatility. There's really no excuse for you not to be able to stay in shape while you're home. Like there's stuff that's just body weight. Some of it does take weights and other equipment, but there's something on there for everybody, and it's just really kept me on course. And like I said in the very beginning, getting back to that routine where I get up, I work out, I meditate, I get dressed, that has what's kept me sane and kept me productive and really changed my opinion of this situation. You know, prior, when I kind of let everything fall off the grid, it was easy for me to get into that low state of panic and worry and just darkness. And getting back on that routine has really changed the game for me. And I really like Daily Burn because it's just, you can put it on your TV, your computer, your phone, whatever you have in front of you. You can follow that workout and you can get it done. Really, really love it. So those are all of the products that I have really been loving during these lockdown days. These are products that, whether they were just quick and simple and easy and made life easier, or they just put a smile on my face, or they improved my mood and my vibe in my marriage. These are just the things that I have been loving. Please comment down below. Let me know what you have been reaching for, and I hope this information helps someone else out there. If it did, please give this video a thumbs up. And while you're here on my channel, take a look around, see what else your girl has to offer. And if you're liking what you're seeing, hit that subscribe button, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.